sudden barter. This is a special barter. This is a 10,000 what? Huh? The items that appear in the special barters has been changed as following. Oh, shit balls. You can get a treasure map of a sailor. Guys, that's not a piece of the map. That's the whole map. That's a chance at Ebon Root's null. What the f? I'm going out to barter. You can get 10 manos? What? All right, here we go. November 8th. Global lab patch for Black Desert. Oh, wow. Big balance patch. The Sorceress has a low base attack power for both Succession and Awakening, but the attack power increased effect of absorbing fragments of darkness. They could obtain the same level of attack power as other characters. Accordingly, in party hunting grounds such as Black Shrine Hongwei Do and Dog Olin, so Dekia Olin, the attack power increased effect that other party members provided to the Sorceress was relatively less effective. And the basic attack power of the Sorcerer has been adjusted to compensate for this part. However, in the case of Succession, since the attack power was already supplemented to extend to some extent through the passive effect, the effect of the skill Succession's strong black shimmering has been changed. In addition, for both Succession and Awakening, adjustments have been made to skills that were previously considered somewhat inconvenient and low usability. The behavior of the skill Ominous Omen has changed. Interesting. It looks like it just changed the character model. I mean, like the skill model on it. Thank you for reading all this stuff. I'm too lazy to read. I love you, Blue. Yeah, I got you. Now, instead of summoning a Dark Servant when casting the skill, an area of the Ominous Portent will appear in front of the Sorceress. The omen becomes clearer over time, and when it's complete, it causes damage to a wide area before disappearing. All right, sure. Super armor is applied while using the skill. Cooldown is 20 seconds instead of 30 now. When in the area of the omen, movement speed reduction effect is applied when hit with damage. When the prelude is complete, a wide area of impact of knockback and movement speed reduction are applied. Okay. When the omen is completed, an effect has been added that restores life to the Sorceress within the area. Interesting. Oh my God. That's crazy. Tamer henceforth shall be known as Goldfish. All right. So some really big Sorceress changes. River Black Ribble's skill effect has been changed from +2 increase in critical hit damage to +0.5% in critical hit increased damage. Interesting. All right. River Bloody Disaster got slightly more HP per hit and some bug fixes. River Crow Flame increased the casting speed effect. God, wait. How? Wait. What the? Guys. Bro, this is the longest global lab patch I have ever seen in my life. Look how small the scroll wheel is on the right. All right. So I'm going to go through this as quickly and efficiently as possible, if that's okay with you guys. Are you guys good with that? I'm going to read like their paragraph of text beforehand. And then I'm going to read out the skills that they changed and what it looks like they changed on it. This is so much shit. Guys, this would take me like 3 hours to read through. There's a lot of stuff in here. It took my Predator's Prime like 5 hours. That's my point. So I'm going to try to do this in a reasonable video. All right. So Sork got some more changes, guys. We're not going to go through everything that Sork got, but they're massive changes to Sork. Huge rework here. Big skill changes. Her skills are literally changing. Like how the skills work are being completely changed. Flow Dark Scream looks completely different than it did before. They're fixing bugs. They're fixing damage. Oh my god, dude. Every skill in the Sork's kit is being changed. Goldfish. This is Tamer. The adjustments for Hailing Legend was focused on adding new main techniques and enhancing mobility. The techniques used... Yeah, that's the problem with Tamer. It doesn't have enough iframes. I agree. The techniques used for Tamer when moving were Divine Beast Step, Strong Moonlight Strike, and Tree Climbing. Of these, the Divine Beast Step technique had a very short travel distance, so it was much different from evasive movement. Therefore, the Strong Divine Beast Leap technique, which is a continuation of the Divine Beast Leap technique, was added to reduce use of multiple consecutive forward evasion movements when trying to move a long distance. Okay. So they're fixing Tamer's mobility. And then they just added River Terror Pulse skill just got added, and they removed the River Whip Sing Legacy skill. I don't know whatever that skill is. That's the new Tamer skill there. That looks cool. Now there's an ability chain after Divine Step, so they have even more movement and iframes now. That's a lot of movement. Again, I'm gonna read it through all this stuff. Valkyrie, because guys, there's 26 classes I have to get through here. My voice will die. We'll be here for 5 hours. No. Plus, it's all very poorly translated, so trying to like meticulously go through it just isn't gonna work. All right, Valkyrie. So Valkyrie's been adjusted. Skills Righteous Charge and Brilliant Light Charge. That's Shining Dash. So they can be used as movement and charge skills in addition with shield chasing. So now you can use them after shield chase. It looks like that's good. Also, the part where Sword of Judgment had to be used while under the effect of Heavenly Eye or Heavenly Spear has been relaxed so that the same effect can be obtained, even if only Extreme Sword of Judgment is acquired. Yeah, so this is Shining Dash. Oh yeah, so it's frontal guarded even through the kick now. That's really good. Rush of Brilliant Light. Wait, what the f? Oh, that's really cool. Wow. So Shining Dash into Judgment of Light, I think, maybe? Kuno Awakening has been made so that the complexity composed of Moon Slash technique can only be used as a rushing technique that charges towards enemies and attacks, and can utilize the Salmu technique when trying to move past the opponent. In addition, the new technique Moonlight Rain technique has been added to strengthen the ability to approach a single target. In addition, Kunoichi's Legend King, whatever the f that is, which uses Ninjutsu Explosion, has faded a lot since the last overall PvE adjustment. Since its technique with restrictions, we have adjusted the damage so that it can be even stronger when the restrictions are overcome. Interesting. That sounded kind of like it was going to be a nerf, but it's definitely a buff. Okay, here's what they're changing on Kuno. Yeah, that's your forward right mouse button or forward E skill. Interesting. Ninja. Yeah, what up, Striker 500? How you doing, Queen? All right, Ninja Awakening is reported to have lowered movement ability after increase in the cooldown of the last flashy murderous skill. It was adjusted because it was judged to be somewhat excessive to use a skill that inflicts a stat effect on an enemy every 3 seconds while in super armor. However, considering the current mobility aspect of Awakening Ninja, it's judged that some degree of improvement was necessary, and according to the new skill, Flow Murderer Slash was added. In addition, the main dealing skill, Two Dragon Descendants, our air attack damage increase effect was added to the skill. Wait, what the okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Who is telling them to do all this stuff? Like, we're just gonna add more movement to Awakening Ninja, even though it's one of the highest movement classes in the game? I can't help but think that they're trying a lot of different things. Here's what I think is going on, guys. I think that they tried to fix progression with Karizad out of nowhere, and that didn't bring their players back. I think that they added grind zones to Land of the Morning Light to give more PvE content, and that didn't bring their players back. So now they're trying balance. Like big sweeping balance changes to try and reinvigorate people to play the game. And I don't think that that's going to help either. But we will see. Because like you can have the best combat in the world, but there's no PvP systems to use it on. And no one's going to give a shit. I think that these changes are probably okay. Ninja's getting more movement. Because it doesn't have enough movement for some reason. I wish I saw Succession Ninja getting nerfed, but yeah, Tamer's getting more movement too. Sork's getting like a full rework on a lot of its skills that are really good. Like Wizard, this update adds a powerful skills, Strong Meteor Fall and Strong Blizzard to the lightning attribute, Strong Electric Discharge. This skill is designed to maximize the effect. All right. Where's the skill? What the? So they're just adding 2 new skills for Wizard and Witch. That one looks way better. I don't know which one does more damage though. These numbers are nonsense. So they're adding 2 new skills to Wizard and Witch, but no mobility is being added. They added a 15% reduction in magic defense for 10 seconds when hitting opponents with Earthquake Destruction. Ran. True, Lahn is all about them legs, guys. That's all Lahn's really about. So they're on it, guys. Lahn Awakening focuses on bringing back skills that can fill gaps after using all of the main skills in PvE. In addition, the activation speed of various skills, as well as the attack power increase and defense power decrease effects, have been supplemented. Okay. Sure. W. Lahn, the messenger. The message is, I'm a loser, otherwise known as Hashashin. The Awakening Hashashin focuses on PvE buffs and clarifying the characteristics of skills. Instead of adjusting the Reformation skill to make it easier to use the counter using Reformation Sand Trap in PvP, the Vitality Recovery effect was moved to the Snake's Coil skill. Okay, so they're talking about giving HP regen to Snake's Coil, or whatever skill that is, which has a long casting time, so that the damage taken from hunting can be somewhat buffered and the skill can be used until the end. In addition, the Blade of the Crossbow skill was adjusted to a form that quickly aims to hit a power increase buff and a down smash, so that it can be more meaningfully used with skills at the start of a combo. All right, so it looks like they're changing your pre-buffs on Hash and which skills are getting HP regeneration. Nova. Nova's legacy was different from the other characters who handle summons, in that the average ratio of damage to the main body and summons in one skill was about 4.8 to 5.2. No one knows what the that means. As a result, various special damage increase effects also showed up at about 50%. Again, what? In order to compensate for this, adjustments were made. Wait, whoa. Wait. Various special damage increase effects also showed up an effect of about 50%. So it's doing 50% of the damage that it should be doing. In order to compensate for this, adjustments were made to match for the damage ratio of the main body and summons like other characters and use summons. Accordingly, in the legacy skills where the guard and Axions appeared, the damage Nova directly attacks increases and the damage to the guard and Axion decreased. So a bunch of cooldown reduction. Crazy damage changes. So what it looks like they're trying to do, guys, is they're trying to fix pet damage on Succession Nova. I'll be honest with you, as somebody that's dealt with this for years on Awakening Witch, I'm just going to warn you guys, they're not going to fix it on this patch. They've never successfully fixed pet damage in the 7 years I've been playing BDO. I highly doubt that they got it right this time, but hopefully they just increase your damage overall. Drakania has been removed from the game. Moving on. Drakania has a structure that strengthens skills based on ions. So we're talking about Succession Drakania. In PvP, ion charging skill was included in the gap between the excellent vitality recovery skill and the defensive judgment linkage of invincibility and super armor by utilizing the Heart of Markthenon. That's the PA skill where she stabs the sword in the ground, gets all of her health back, and many super armor skills. However, through the past updates, the damage of the skills that activate at maximum output by consuming ions has been decreased, or has decreased, and the return compared to the risk of having to charge ions has decreased. Accordingly, it has been judged necessary to reduce the risk when trying to charge ions. They're just, okay, so they're making it less risky to charge ions, and then they're giving you more damage when you charge your ions. Succession Drakania is up massive. Massive. Umbrella, that's Woosa, guys. All defense increase effects have been changed from 20 for 10 seconds to 30 for 10 seconds. So your defense is a little bit better on flower viewing. Movement speed a little bit different. Activation speed increased. All right, nobody cares. All right, Dosa. Many people are playing Dosa due to its easy control method, stable hunting ability, and high range dealing and support ability, including the ability to enter and leave combat or enter and leave PvP. Compared to other classes, the Taoist, the Dosa, as currently performance is considerably high. So we've made adjustments in areas to significantly that are significantly out of the norm. In other words, they're nerfing Dosa. Yeah, they're nerfing Dosa's damage hard. Yeah, you're getting turboed, guys. Get losers. Wait, is that all the balance? The Royal Workshop. Oh, is this the new life skill thing that they talked about? The crafting thing? The Royal Workshop is designed to produce, process, and deliver items exclusively from Land of the Morning Light, earning silver while also allowing you to sometimes obtain high ability buff items during the production process. Of course, you can use the buff items you obtain yourself, but if you wish to sell them, you can sell them on the marketplace. Okay, sure. In addition, you can also produce rare processed goods that are delivered using rare materials that you obtain from low probability during the production activity. Sure. In addition, processed goods produced through the Royal Workshop are classified as general items. So unlike existing processed trade goods, they are not as affected by distance bonus or trade goods or trade levels, but can be delivered to other lands without weight restrictions. Interesting. The Royal Workshop method itself is the same as sending workers to an existing... Sorry, guys, my voice is going up. To existing production nodes. So since the approach is not difficult, we hope that it can be used as an additional source of income for adventurers to an extent. All right, so if you like worker empires, this is your shit, guys. Okay, so guys, essentially what this is that you're going to be able to set workers to tasks in these special workshops in the Palace of Land of the Morning Light, but only if you unlock them through special means. I'm not exactly sure how you unlock them yet. It could be a bunch of energy, it could be knowledge, it could be any number of factors. Probably a quest to unlock. I doubt it. They want it to be really exclusive. They wanted this to be really exclusive. And it's tough to say exactly what's going to happen here. You can use workers of Yurkjo Street to produce and process items in the Royal Workshop. The opening of the Royal Workshop, a level of some of the accommodations from Morning Kingdom's Yurko Street have been expanded. The production base. A production base is located where materials are processing and produced. So this is kind of hard to tell what's going on exactly. It looks like you're making a production base and then you're putting in materials and then it's crafting stuff for you. Very like with contribution, yeah, for sure. At the processing base, you can process special products using materials processed at the production base. Okay, so there's a production base where your workers gather materials, and then there's the processing base where you process that into other rare materials, I guess. Unlock the workshop. Okay, here we go. When you start the Royal Workshop, you will initially have one basic workshop. Later on, you can unlock additional workshops at higher levels. You can obtain the morning reward badge every time you produce a process in the Royal Workshop. If you collect a certain number of morning reward badges, you can unlock additional workshops through the designated NPC. There's an additional there's an NPC at each base that will unlock the workshop. You can check the NPC location by clicking on the base of the Royal Workshop UI, then clicking on the arrow next to the NPC name in the left corner. Okay. Interesting. So you have to speak with different NPCs to unlock the different workshops. Imperial production and delivery. Okay, so that's all we have for the new workshop system. They haven't really given specifics on what the materials are going to be or exactly how it's going to work or what runtime is going to be like on it. But like, this is the first time we're seeing it on the global labs, which means that it's pretty close to production here. Imperial crafting delivery content is a stable and regular income for adventurers. Yeah, it's really good. The daily delivery quantities for food and medicine have been separated, allowing for individuals to do delivery for cooking and alchemy. The additional profit from cooking and alchemy has been increased. Improvements included reduced weight or delivery boxes and the ability to package them in bulk. Wait, this is crazy. Imperial boxes are now 1 weight, guys, instead of 10. Okay. All right. All right. So Imperial boxes are now 1 weight instead of 10. All right. 1 weight instead of 10, which is pretty crazy, Also, now Imperial boxes are split so that cooking and alchemy boxes are different. Okay. So like you can turn in alchemy boxes and you can turn in cooking boxes. Oh, wow. The tea really helped, bro. Like straight up. Bulk packaging of delivery boxes. When bulk packaging cooking and medicine boxes through Imperial delivery, a formula process has been added to allow for 100 boxes at once. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. So you can, oh, this is so good. Wait, this is crazy, bro. Just add blackstone powder. Easy peasy. Guys, anyone that does Imperial delivery is way better off now. That's crazy, man. Imperial crafting delivery, additional profits based on alchemy skill. The additional profit when delivering the Imperial court, which changes depending on the level of your alchemy proficiency, has been changed to be the same as cooking. Wait, Imperial alchemy is huge. Wait, that's so good. Imperial alchemy is saved, bro. So now Imperial alchemy, you can turn in all your extra boxes for alchemy, and now it's going to be based off your mastery. That's crazy good. Nobody ever did alchemy before, like the Imperial alchemy before, and it wasn't based off your mastery. Now you're going to get more money based on your mastery, and you can turn in your cooking and your alchemy boxes every day. This is really big for all life skillers because now they can add a bunch of extra money per day that they get for just turning in Imperial boxes, because they can just do a bunch of alchemy, box that up, do a bunch of cooking, box that up, and then turn in their boxes every day and make like 600 or 700 million silver. 90 mil a day is crazy. No, it's not. Well, maybe it's like 300 or 400 million. Maybe it's like 300 or 400 million. But like generally speaking, if you're a really end game life skiller with 2K mastery, you're gonna have a lot of contribution too, which means you're gonna be able to turn in a lot of boxes. Cooking and alchemy division is separated. The cooking and alchemy fields have been separated for Imperial delivery, like I just said. So now you can turn them in separately. That's pretty fun. Guild representative leader. Oh, this is the guild manors. Guild manor functions have been enhanced, so you can now share furniture and buff effects. Wait, what? Guild manor functions have been enhanced, so you can now share furniture with buff effects that you used personally with your guild members. Since the guild manor can be conveniently moved from almost anywhere except for some content, including hunting grounds, we expect more guild members to visit the manor of the adventurer chosen to be guild representative. We expect that it will be a place for guild members to rest and receive buff effects by placing it in a separate space in a nicely decorated room. As mentioned earlier, if you can also do cooking and alchemy, the guild manor's utility will increase. We expect that you'll be able to use this will be used as a place for guild members to receive buff effects, blah, blah, blah. Okay. As mentioned earlier, if you can also do cooking and alchemy, the guild manor's utility will increase, and the guild's adventurers of the representative manor will also become more precious. We will prepare diligently so we can tell you more news about this through the Black Desert Global Labs. So they're trying to make it so you can do cooking and alchemy in the guild manor. But now you can use each other's buffs in the guild manor. Buff type furniture production and installation. As many guilds began to designate guild representatives for manors and started to develop their own manors, guild managers in each major city began to help guild members decorate their guild representative manors with furniture. A feature has been added to allow you to create and place stuffed guild furniture in the guild representative's manor. Oh, cool. So you can combine furniture. Placed guild furniture can be used by all guild members visiting the guild's representative manor. That's really cool. When you craft the guild furniture, it can be used through the guild units. That way you can all have your own little rooms. That's fun. Its durability increases so that more adventurers can use it. I'll be honest with you, this guild manor thing, I think they're kind of nailing this. This is good. Encouraging guilds to come together and do cooking, do alchemy, get buffs together, work together, decorate together. That's all good things.
Just resubscribed.
That's really good.
10 months.
Guild items used in furniture production. Okay, so the Black Shrine Temple. So the guild boss blitz. NPC, the guild NPC shop manager, and then guild missions. Okay. Guild warehouse. The guild warehouse has been improved to be available through the guild representative manor. So that's guild storage, guys. The guild warehouse can be used by guild members who have been granted the guild warehouse permission. Okay, sure, whatever. Adjusted furniture weight. Furniture is now lighter. Yeah, whatever. Sure. New treasure fish species. The fish caught by Creo. That shit looked like Neptune's, bro, straight up. Maybe I've just been streaming for too long, bro. Don't say it's me. It's not me. It's not me. Neptune said I look like okay, he gets to look like that. All right, that's him. Creo went fishing in the deep sea near Alta Nova and Medaya regions. Caught a fish he'd never seen before. According to the stories of the fishermen all over the Black Desert world, rumors of the spreading are of a rare-looking fish being caught. It looks like a... According to merchants in each fishing village, have begun to buy these rare-looking fish at high prices. Wait, so Creo caught this and was like, it's a rare fish, and wasn't like, oh my god, kill it. Added 45 new treasure fish species that can be obtained through fishing. Huh? Treasure grade fish can be caught at specific points, including freshwater and seawater, and sold at high prices through traders in each territory. However, fish of the trade grade cannot be used to Imperial fishing deliveries. The rarer the fish is to catch, the more expensive it will be the trade. Hey guys, we realized that you only really want to play BDO AFK now, so we're gonna go ahead and buff the fishing. I mean, this is a big buff to fishing, right? This is insane. And I will say this is a huge W. Fisherman Vest is back. I'm hoping that maybe it brings back active fishing. I'm hoping it rewards active fishing. You know what I mean? Maybe you have 2K mastery active fishing. That would be really fun. I think it's really good for life skillers. I think that this is a massive patch for life skillers. Like, I think the balance changes are like whatever. That's nobody even gives a shit. This stuff is really cool because life skillers have been really neglected for a long time in BDO and have made a lot less money than they probably should. This has helped fishing, cooking, and alchemy have been dramatically helped so far in this patch. And then they introduced the new life skill too. These are actually really big and W changes. Really big. These are only via harpoon. No. These are catch. These are not via harpoon. Increase fish prices by grade. As the interest in the fish has increased among the Black Desert world, merchants begin to purchase fish at higher prices. They just doubled fish costs across the board. So you can now sell your fish at 2 times the cost, and you're going to get this stuff. This is crazy, bro. Bartering. Hold up. Hold up. Let them cook. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Land materials to first level trade goods. The barterers entered into agreements to exchange for trade goods. Land goods to the following items have been added. Additionally, trade materials were halted. Okay, so they're just trading the T1 barter mats out for other shit. Yeah, whatever. They do this every once in a while to like get you to buy different shit on the marketplace. And that is all the barterers got. Okay. Us then. All right. Moving on. Okay. I don't know why I even got excited. In accordance with the above changes, the contents of the materials barter box. Nobody cares. Okay. Star Margoria. In the vast ocean of Margoria, the barterers of Margoria Star have started bartering new items. So these are like when you do Margoria runs in the big ocean, guys. There's like barter routes out there that open up when you do a lot of barters. I have them all opened up, for example. And now, I guess you're just going to get more shit. You're going to get like golden shells and golden killed galley ships. Sure, so it's like slightly buffing Margoria runs, which is probably good because they're kind of dog shit unless you desperately need crow coins now. Barter gold plate. Wait a minute. When renewing the material exchange in the barter and probability of the golden plate appearing has doubled compared to before. What the f is a golden plate? The number of trade items required to exchange crow coins in the golden plate has been fixed to 1. What the f is that? Never heard of it? Does any... I barter a shitload. The special barter? No. I think that what it's talking about is when you refresh every once in a while, when you refresh for like a ship material refresh, it will only give you crow coin barters across the board. It's an insane roll. It's like a 1% chance. But it does do it every once in a while where every single one of your barters you can exchange for crow coins. Right? Is that what they're calling golden plate? I don't know if that's special barter. Like, it could be special barter. Oh yeah, that one I got it before. It wasn't worth it. It can be in a lot of cases, but yeah, sometimes it kind of sucks. Yeah, no, so that's what that is. Yeah, the number of crow coins you can obtain when exchanging crow coins for the golden plate has been increased. So yeah, they're increasing that roll that I just talked about. You're getting way more crow coins now. Like you just said, it's ass. It's no longer ass anymore. Now it's twice as good, it looks like. To 3 times as good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Bro, this is why you guys pay me the big bucks. All right? It's because I have that game knowledge, bro. Even at 19 and a half hours into a stream, I'm like, wait, I know what they're talking about. hysterical, bro. Guys, I'm losing it. Sudden barter. This is a special barter. This is a 10,000. What? Huh? The items that appear in the special barters has been changed as following. Oh, shit balls. You can get a treasure map of a sailor. Guys, that's not a piece of the map. That's the whole map. That's a chance at Ebenroot's null. What the I'm going out to barter. You can get 10 manos? What? I'm going out to barter, boys. We're back in business. Holy shit. Yeah, and they removed all the shitty ones. The map combinable from 9 different pieces. Yes. This is the full map. This is the full map. Anyway, there are 9 pieces of a map that you have to put together to try to make Ebenroot's null. You get it from like crocodiles or like the pirate ships, grind areas. And it takes a really long time to get them. That is offering it to you for free. The whole map put together. That's what that is. Treasure map of a sailor is not a piece of a map. More boat content. I could with some more boat content. That's right. That's right. The number of core coins attainable from special barters has been increased as follows. Oh, thank God. Look at this. Oh my God. It's 2.5k increase. Holy shit. As the item in the southern barters have changed, that's the special barters, the probabilities of the existing special barter items have been readjusted accordingly. I'd love to know what they are. Okay, here is the feature has been added that allows you to exchange heavy ships registered at the dock for registration certificates. Yep. You guys are about to be able to change your boats back into barter boat certificates that you can sell on the central marketplace. That's right. They're going to allow you to sell carracks, which I think is a L for the game. I do. I think it's an L. I thought that the boat content before was really cool because you did have to put some time into it and progress your boat, and it was really cool. And now all the pay-to-win losers or the really end-game players are just going to spend a bunch of silver and buy one, which is really annoying. How much? I don't know. It's a good question. 50 billion. So it'll be minimum 10 billion. It'll sit at 20. The max will be 50. I think that these will probably hover 10 billion. I think it'll probably hover 10 billion. Because I think that a lot of people are going to sell their carracks because they think that bartering is useless. And that's part of the reason they're doing a big bartering update here. Is that nobody panics. It's to try to like vaguely make you interested in bartering again. So that you don't everyone just doesn't sell their carracks all at the same time. Also, all the that built balances are all going to sell it, and we're all going to make fun of them on the marketplace. Yeah. We're all going to make fun of all of the dipshit morons that built a balance. Yeah. Nobody makes balances. People make mistakes, though. Honestly, I think it's cool. They're even talking about content they haven't for years. Yeah, well, I mean, the increasing... this is still not enough to make bartering great again, if you will, is a certain way of putting it. But this is certainly a step in the right direction. This is a step in the right direction for bartering, but it's still not super great. It's not going to make bartering super good. They need to increase like crow coins and then like the value of bartering overall. Give us the ability to do more bartering runs, increase the value of T5 mats by 2x, something. Because right now, bartering still sucks. This is really cool. The special barters are really cool. The golden plate exchange, yeah, sure. right? And then like the Margoria runs were slightly buffed there as well, but like that's just not enough. It's not enough. Training treasure, Dongdong lamp. What? One dark night, a self-illuminated lamp was discovered by an Imperial coachman passing through Kamisylvia region. The lamp named Dongdong lamp, have we tried Long Dong lamp? Was said to emit light on its own brightness, the darkness, and be introduced by energy of nature emitting an unknown power. If you equip it to the Peridot or the Forest Path Wagon, the energy will continuously rejoice. Oh my god. Blah. I'm sorry, guys. So this lantern is going to continuously restore your carriage's power. So your wagon will never run out of durability. In other words, you never have to log back into the game again. Either you're going to do AFK fishing and that's going to last forever with the fishing tank and shit, or you can do the infinite loop horse trading and just never log back in again. Infinite crypto mining for PA. Yeah, that's insane. This is a win though. I'll be honest, this is a win, right? But like I don't know how many of us really had their wagon running out of durability. Like you have to not log in for like straight up 16 hours and just like let it run out of durability. Lewd Maga. That's because you've been playing Throne of Liberty. Shut up. I love it. We're all like, I don't log in every 16 hours. What are we talking about? I'm an AFK player. That's crazy, bro. Who the f uses a wagon? We all do for AFK horse trading. What are we talking about? All right, so we got the Long Dong lamp, guys. Obtained at a very low probability of delivering to the Imperial family at the end of the 6th and 8th generations. Obtained with a very low probability when delivering a fantasy horse to Imperial delivery. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Please don't tell me that fantasy horse means tier 9 horse. Are we about to mulch about it's as if I heard the cries of thousands of doom horses cry out and all at once were silenced. Those are gone. Yeah, that shit's gone. Holy shit. Can you say glue? Yup. They're like, we know how. Jay's like, I know how to fix the tier 9 horse overstocking problem. Horse tastes really good. I have a mulcher out back. We're gonna have a good time. People are about to mulch the out of a bunch of tier 9 horses. That shit's insane. Imperial Boma obtained with a low probability when delivering to the Imperial family. So basically you're going to do Imperial horse stuff, guys. All right, so you have to Imperial T6 to T8 horses or Imperial T9 horses or just Imperial horses in general. And this is how you get this shit. So you get the lamp by doing Imperial delivery, guys. And then you just put it together like this. Item. The bottle of notes can be obtained through fishing and has been improved to stack in one item slot. Okay, cool. Pedro's Jack treasure map has been changed from character to family bound. Wait, what? What is that? What the f is Pedro Jack's treasure map? I don't even know what the f that is, and I know about everything in this game. I don't know what Pedro Jack's treasure map. I know what this shit looks like. You do a quest to get to go dig somewhere. It's a map you get from catching bottles and then go out to the desert. Oh, okay. Okay, here's Afaru. Afaru, who appears through events, has been changed to appear near adventurers who have obtained items. The appearance of Afaru appearing through events has been improved to distinguish from the other Afarus. In the case of Afaru, who appears through events, an orange effect is displayed. Okay, cool. During a battle with a guild leader, a message will now be displayed when the leader dies of natural causes, as a certain amount of time has passed. I don't know what the f that means. You mean like guild masters are gonna display a special effect when they die? What? The attack power of the following monsters encountered during the Jordan saga has been reduced. No one cares. Okay. During a node war, we've removed the rule where holding a fort for 15 minutes guarantees victory, even if there was time remaining. This rule was meant to stop adventurers from just waiting for the clock to run out to win. But since it led to less fighting, we decided to remove it. We'll keep an eye on things as the bet to try to keep the battles lively and engaging. God, who could have seen that coming? All right, so let me get this straight. I want to be really clear with everybody as to who is directly responsible for this change right here. Okay. Number one, they introduced this last time, and multiple content creators all said the same exact thing when they read it. Choice is one of the biggest proponents of this. And I said it when I read it on the Global Lives as well. I said that this is a terrible idea. And then there were a couple other content creators that talked in the partner chat about it as well and gave feedback for it. And then they immediately removed it because they realized there's less fights going on. W Perlibus. Actual W. Now just remove the whole node war system altogether and we'll be good. Excellent. So before, guys, it used to be that like, so they changed
sound
it.
bad, go tired, caretake.
It used to, or they changed it so that if you held a fort for 15 minutes, you just won and you didn't have to fight anymore. You could just give the fort to somebody else, and this did not encourage fighting among guilds. To be fair, Node War sucked before. It sucks all the time. So again, they just need to remove it and put a new system in. Introduce, remove, introduce as new, remove. I don't know why they didn't like think about this like logically though. Like this is the W that they removed it, but I'm going to tell you right now, logically speaking, that should never have happened. They should have just been able to tell. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is not going to work. This isn't going to work, right? The fact that they even implemented this was like, holy, they're out of touch with their Node War system. It's crazy. UI, adventurers have been enjoying sailing via the gamepad. Okay, so guys, the four of you that are sailing, there's one of you that's using a gamepad.
Can I click my skills in BDO too?
There's one of you that's using a gamepad. Somebody get Kevin in here. This one's for him. Kevin, they made a change just for you. Yeah. Yeah, no one else on the server does this. Yeah. Development time was wasted on this. Adventurers who enjoy playing with a gamepad have been improved with the abilities to use different skills. In particular, some ship skills, focus fire, or large ship skills unbeaten on the Panok Sun were difficult to control. With this update, we've made ship control smoother on the gamepad. Development time was used on this, bro. Sweet. There's like 10 people that own a Panok Sun on the whole server. And of those 10 people, probably 2 of them actually use the gamepad. But W's. An effect has been added that's displayed when registering an item to attempt it to enhance it at the stages of the enhancement equipment window. Okay, so they just added effects to this. System optimization. Optimization work has been done. Awesome. Fixes and changes. Holy patch notes, bro. What the Okay, so a TLDR of everything, guys. Let's just speed run it, okay? Tamer, okay, so Sorc got big changes because the Sorc mains can't handle being nerfed because they're fragile ego little twats. So Sorc got buffed and completely reworked and got a massive amount of buffs. Tamer got the next one, otherwise known as Tier 2, henceforth known as Goldfish, got a buff because they said that Tamer is really struggling with mobility and they feel that their mobility is not protected enough. Not joking, their words, not mine. There wasn't enough iframes, so we're adding Tamer skills that give more protected movement to the Tamer, so that they can basically just permanently win all the time. Valkyrie got some useless changes for its mobility skills that no one gives a shit about. Kunoichi got some shit that nobody understands. It got some shit at the end of its dash. Whatever the some big changes there. Ninja got way more movement and awakening for some obscure reason. It's one of the highest movement classes in the game, but it needs more movement. Yeah, just add more. Wizard and Witch got a brand new skill because, you know, they don't need movement. They just need to do more damage, right? Like, just keep adding damage. You know what I mean? Like, and then Lahn. We talked about Lahn's legs for a while. Her name is henceforth Ran. And then the messenger delivered the message, and it's that he's a loser. Hash had some of its shit moved around. Your pre-buffs are a little bit different now. Nova, they're pretending to fix the pet damage on Nova and increase that damage. I promise you it will be exactly the same as it has been the last 7 years that they've been unable to fix pet damage. Drakania, Succession Drakania is getting ions in a more protected fashion, and then they're going to do more damage when they hit people because Lord knows Succession Drakania needed a buff. Umbrella, no one gives a about Woosa. Taoist is almost spelled like Toast. This is the femboy. Dosa is getting a massive nerf to damage because it turns out his dick was just a little bit too big and they're trying to normalize the bulge. There's also the new life skill is added on the global labs, but there's not a crazy amount of details being added for it. It's basically just like you get workshops that give you super rare items that you can set like workers on, and you have to unlock over time. It's pretty cool. We're not really sure necessarily exactly what's going to go on yet, but really rare resources that should be worth a lot of money and give you buffs on the marketplace. Yeah. Imperial delivery got a massive change. Cooking and alchemy now have separate Imperial deliveries. Imperial delivery boxes now only weigh 1 pound instead of 10 pounds. And you can craft 100 of them at a time by just adding blackstone powder to the original recipe. That's amazing. Guild manors got massive buffs. Now you can like buff each other in the guild manors. You can put like your furniture buffs in there, and everyone can decorate the guild manager or manor with their furniture. They're working on adding cooking and alchemy to it as well. Anything good for PvP? Yeah, they removed what they did last week because they realized it was stupid. Yeah. Adjusting furniture weight. Furniture weighs less now. Bartering or fishing got some massive changes. Now there's super rare fish that cost a fortune that you can get. They also doubled the price of fish. So now instead of 10K, you're getting 20K on white fish. Absolutely huge. Okay. Bartering. Bartering's like whatever. There's some big changes in here for special barters, Margoria barters, and yeah, that kind of shit. But it's like whatever, bro. Bartering still sucks. They've made it so that carrots can now be turned into certificates that you can sell on the central market. They're gonna mint out at 10 billion. Don't buy the green one, or we're gonna call you. People don't make balances; they make mistakes. They've added a Dongdong lamp is an interesting name for it, you know, but whatever. We're talking about the same company that added a title to their video game that was called Conqueror of Black Power and thought that that would be okay for America to have and not abuse. But hey, who knows? Anyway, the way you get this Dongdong lamp is you do Imperial delivery with your horses here. You can mulch basically any type of Imperial horse here and get this. This is how you put it together right here. You just put it in a little plus thing. Afaru now lights up more than your sovereign weapon does. And Node Wars, they removed the change that they did last week because they realized that it was stupid and it was never going to work. But W, at least for listening to feedback, please now just remove your Node Wars from the game. The system is dog shit and will never work. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Okay. And that's the TLDR. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry my voice is going out. I love you guys. Bye bye, YouTube.